Hey, everybody, we're 12 weeks in, so it's time for week 12 of On the Clock, our vlog masterclass. I'm just talking all things business, holding ourselves accountable for all the actions that we're doing in our business on a week to week basis. If you're new here, I'm Dwaynia. I'm the founder of Canadian Small Business Women, and I decided that I'm going to hold myself accountable and share it with you all every week for the entire year. Yeah, that's right. That's a whole lot of commitment, a lot of commitment. If you don't know how much of a commitment it is, let me just remind you. I have a 9 to 5, and I also run Canadian Small Business Women. And a lot of times people ask me, how do you do it? It's so much. Like, you're doing a lot. You have a lot of programs. You offer a whole lot to the entrepreneurial community. How do you balance everything? So I'm going to talk about it every week. I'll tell you what I do and what I'm promising to do for the following weeks. Yeah. So if you want to hold yourself accountable with me, make sure you comment, tell me all of the promises you're making to yourself and to your business for the week. And we can talk about it and ask any questions you might have. A lot of things we do is surrounding event planning and this basic startup entrepreneurship type things. So before I dive in, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You want to follow me throughout the year because it's going to be news after news after news, all good news too. And share it with some friends, please. Let's talk about, I don't know, let's talk about how my week has been. I'm going to rate it from a 1 to 10. So last week, the week before I gave my week an 8. It was a really strong week. Last week, I can probably still do an 8 because there were some really good things, and I feel it was quite productive last week. So yeah, let's stick to an 8 for last week. Yeah. What did we do? Huh. The biggest thing that happened last week is that we started our accelerator program. Cohort 4 kicked off. Our first class, our first lesson was on the business model canvas. If you don't know what a business model canvas is, it is the step before the business plan. Business model canvas is a high level way of really finding out if your business is viable. We talk about customer segments, we talk about your value proposition. It's big on the value proposition piece. It really goes through a high level outlook on your business. Oftentimes, people, when they want to start a business, the first question is, oh my gosh, do you have a business plan? Before you get to the plan, you need to do a business model canvas. It will make your life so much easier before you actually jump to the plan. And after we did that first class, we did our second class, and the second class was about business planning. And funny enough, one of our cohort members said, hey, you know what? I went through the business model canvas with 2 of my business ideas, and both of them weren't as viable as I thought they were going to be. So my third idea was actually the best one. So instead of them, wasting time and going through the business planning phase for those first 2 ideas, they were able to wash it all out with the business model canvas and move on to the planning. So yay, success. Then our second session, like I said, was on business planning. That was fun to do as well. We really talked about the ins and outs of business planning, the nitty-gritty of all the components, had a really good explanation for each one, went through examples with based on some of the businesses of the people in the cohort. It was really good. Really, really good. So that made the week successful. We did have a few other things. I'm looking over at my calendar so that I can remember what we did. Yeah, we had a few other things throughout the week, and we are almost there with our big event, the Amplify Your Voice conference. I'm so excited. All our vendors have been chosen. All of our speakers are locked in. Well, I mean, our speakers were locked in before we even announced that we were doing the event. And I already have an idea of what next year's event's going to be about. Always thinking ahead. And so, yeah, we did all that this week. And, I said that a couple of my goals this year is to do more speaking engagements and to just get ourselves out there more. I just had a call today about another speaking engagement that's going to be in May. So, yeah, look at that. So I have 2 in 1 week in April. Should spread those out. And I also have 2 in 1 week in May, believe it or not. So yeah, things are going well. I am really trying to get everything out there with our brands, with our company, and put myself out there a little bit more now that I'm not as afraid of being around people as I was. The past 4 years was kind of hectic for all of us. So yeah, that's happening. It's happening. Yeah. Did I get any further with my taxes? No, I did not. I still have time though. I still have time. I am ironing out some time this weekend because it is a long weekend. So it gives me some time to kind of hammer out some things and fine tune some things and schedule myself so I can get into that habit every couple of weeks to do the financial component of the business. What else happened this week? Hmm. I made some really cool connections with a couple of new people to bring into the fold who are going to be some facilitators for our accelerator. And also, we're going to do some virtual webinars real soon. I would like to try to get about 4 or so done for the year. Let's talk about what topics. And I'm definitely doing one on branding. I'm working on some other ones. I would love to know if there are any topics that you want to see discussed, anything burning that you want us to do some webinars on. All our webinars are free. So, yeah, come up with some good topics, drop them in the comments. We would love to know. And I guess now it's, what am I promising to do next week? Oh, wait, before I do that, everything is going so well with our republishing of our book. I can't wait. I have the proofs of the cover, which is going to look totally different than the current cover, which you can see behind me here. It's our current cover. It's going to look totally different from that, but it's nice to have, the one with me all over it, and then another one that's more abstract, can play into it a little bit. But I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the rollout of this one. I really want to be able to see the difference with the two publishing houses that I'm using. This one seems to have been going very well so far, very quick, very professional. Everything has been on like tens across the board, everything. So yeah, I'm excited that's happening. Ah. So next week, well, this week, it's really about staying afloat. It's going to be super busy. It is a short week. And there's so much, we're trying to get done. We are making all of our sponsor announcements. So you'll see it in our inboxes, you'll see it on socials. We have some amazing sponsors for our Amplify Your Voice conference. We are looking for some more swag bag donations. So yeah, let us know because we really want to make our swag amazing. But we do have some really cool interactive things that are coming up, and I can't wait for everyone to experience it all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excited, very excited. So yeah, that's really everything. For the week, I'm just trying to wrap things up, tie things up in a bow. I would like to finalize some of our swag. I need to make some mock swag so I can see what it will look like when we put it together. We need to finalize the centerpiece person, finalize our backdrop, finalize the layout of the event. Although the venue said I can wait until like the week before to do the layout, which is great for me. And yeah, get all of our email communication scheduled. We're scheduled for the week already, but get the rest scheduled for next week, get all our socials scheduled. Yeah, it's a lot because I would like to be able to relax for the weekend and, spend time with the fam. And I also want to be able to carve out some time to finish all the tax stuff that I'd like to do and make a plan for our strategy brunch. I need to reach out to our facilitator for that, actually. Maybe I can meet up with her on the weekend. That's a thought. I'm going to send her a message right now. Maybe we can meet up for lunch because I'll have some time. Hmm. See, that's what happens when you plan. Make things happen like that. Anyhow, I wish you a great week. Let me know what your week was like on a scale of 1 to 10. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. Let me know if you're interested in us starting back some of our virtual interviews because we're thinking about it. It's just I can't do it when I do the accelerator. It's just too much. But until then, I'll talk to you next week. Bye.